Hello all. Welcome to the course Azure Data Factory. Now in this lecture, very important concepts let us try to understand. So that is linked services and data sets. So without these two, you are not going to do any transformation or any ETL operation actually. So that's what let us try to have a clarity on these two concepts actually in this lecture. So before going to see what is linked service and data set, please like, subscribe and share the video. So now let us see what is first of all a linked service. So it is very simple one. So linked services are much like a connection string actually. Very important thing, which define the connection information needed for the service to connect the external resources. Very important. See, you are going to perform a ETL operation means you must have a source. You must have a source. That means where your data is existed, maybe in the form of file or in the form of table. And you need to load that into a destination. And this destination is also maybe a database or a storage account or whatever that. So I must get a access permission to the source and to the destination actually. So what is the credentials? That is nothing but called as a connection string. So you must have all these things actually. So if I go to a source, that source maybe a database or a blob storage or Amazon S3, different types of data stores are there, right? That data store must allow me to access the files. Okay, so to reach that particular source or a destination, simply a data store, you must have a connection string. That connection string you must establish in your Azure Data Factory. So that you are going to create in the form of a linked service. That is what is we are going to talk. So that may be a database, that may be a blob or file system or API endpoint. There are many things. So now in this lecture, let us try to understand one thing that here, if I take a blob storage, which we created already. So this is the blob storage which we created. I want to connect to this particular blob storage. Okay. So how I am going to create a linked service in a Azure Data Factory. So if I go to the manage, here you are going to have a linked service option in the connections. You can see that. If you click on linked service, now you can create a linked service here. So click on new. Now here you can see the different types of data stores. See, you can connect to, as I told, source or a destination, data stores, right? So these are all the data stores you can connect actually. So these many data stores are there. Your data may be in a web table, or your data may be randomly if you observe in a Salesforce cloud. So you can connect to Salesforce cloud also, and then you can fetch the data or you can load the data. That depends actually. So in our case, we are going to create a linked service to a blob storage, right? So just search with the name blob, a type of a data store, blob. So Azure blob storage. Yes, Azure blob storage. Yes, after clicking that, this is the window you are going to get. Now give the linked service name what you want. So I'm going to give ls underscore linked service to whom actually AR blob EF. So just give a catchy name. So catchy name in the sense you must be in a position to understand that this name is connected to which particular blob. Then integration runtime. So by default is auto resolve integration runtime. So account key. And then if you come to Azure subscription, what type of subscription you have? So mine is free trial. So select that. Then by selecting that, you see here storage account name. Whatever accounts, blob storages you already have within your account, those names it is going to list here. You can see that AR blob EFN. So that is what here AR blob EFN. So by selecting that, quickly if you observe here loading key you might see in here. So that means internally whatever keys, that means like a password you can say, all these things are going to give here. Then that's all. This is what creating a linked service to your blob. So just you can test your connection by clicking this. If it is everything properly configured, it is going to show you connection successful. Otherwise, it will show you failed, connection failed. Then once you confirm this message, you can click on create. So that's all. See, now linked service is created, successfully created. So that is what, first of all, linked service and its meaning, then how to create it. Now, in the same way, let us try to understand what is dataset. So you can see here what is dataset. So dataset is a named view of a data that simply points or references data you want to use in your activities as a input or output. So linked service is just connected to a data store. But on top of that, by using that linked service within that data store, which specific object you want to access, that is what you are going to use it as a input or output, right? So that is what actually a data set. So data sets identify data within different data stores. That's what that may be a table or file, very importantly, or folders also, or documents. So as I told, by using a linked service, you can just reach that particular data store. That's all. Okay. Then within this data store, if it is a server, if it is a database, you are going to have a tables. If it is a blob storage, you are going to have a files. Okay. So for example, if it is a blob, then I'm going to have a files here, file 1, file 2, file 3, like that. Then which particular file I want to access, or which particular container I want to access. So this one, for example, or you can have a containers inside this, or I can access container level also as a data set. Okay. So that is what it is saying. So for example, a blob storage dataset specify the blob container. You can reach the container by using a dataset, and a folder blob storage from which activity should read the data. So now let us try to understand how to create a dataset. So for that, go to the author. Then here you have a directly dataset. So click on this action, take the new dataset. Now, so you are going to create a data set. Very importantly, try to understand that what is your data store type, where your data, that may be in a database, that may be in a web endpoint, that may be in a file system like blob storage. So my data is exist in a blob storage. So by selecting this, accordingly, it is going to show you. Okay, now see, if I go to the blob storage, which I already have, in the source files, you have one file actually. I want to connect to this particular file. So go here. Then here, what type of file you are going to connect? Because blob means it is a file type, right? So your file type is what here? You can select that. So my file type is CSV file. So I'm going to select CSV type. Then continue. Yes, now you reached it. Give a dataset name. So ds underscore. I am going to connect to this particular file, emp table.csv. So emp, which is there in the blob. So just some name, it is up to you actually. Then linked service. This is where actually, see, you in the previous configuration, you haven't selected this particular blob. Now you need to select that particular blob who is actually connecting. So that is what linked service you need to select, which we already created. Even you can create a linked service on the fly also if you don't created a linked service. So but we created just now, that is what ls underscore ar blob efn, select that. Now you can see by selecting that, you are able to reach this particular data store, very importantly, this particular blob. Now you can see here, you can navigate inside that blob source files. That is what container source files. Then inside, if you select that, all file names, it is going to show you to which particular file I want to connect. You can click OK, select and click OK. Here we have an option called first row as a header. This is very important. So if your file have a first row as a header, then you must enable that option. Otherwise, a first row also going to take as a data. So enable that option. That's all. So click OK to create your data set. So now your data set is ready. So see, you can preview the data. This is the path where your data file is existed. Then click on preview data. You can see the sum of the data also. Okay, it is not going to show you whole data, but you can see the data actually, some sample data you can see. So this is the way you can select, and other options are also there. A schema. So what are all columns you have, that structure it is going to show you. And this parameters concept we will discuss separately. Parameters for data sets, pipelines, and data flows. So these things, even for the linked services also, this we will separately will discuss. So now this is what dataset creation. So you see what we did actually. First, we created a linked service. By using that linked service, we created a data set. So if you want to create always data set, you must have a linked service. Okay. So this is what linked services and data sets. Hope it make you clear about these concepts actually. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share the video.